I've driven it. Pulled it out of a garage in, I guess, kind of Chesapeake part of Virginia. I'm taking it home for the first time. It's got a bit of a rough idle, but I think it just needs to be driven. We will see how it does. Of course, there's a biker with his son in the middle of the road in front of me. That's excellent. Has a new interior. We did at least one of the door cards, the seats, the e-brake as well around there. The idle's set a little bit low. I have to do something about that. Seeing this will clear up a little bit, but it's got fuel, it's got oil pressure, it's got battery. Just got to set that idle a little bit better. It's probably older gas. Don't know much about how old the gas is, but it sounds good. Steering column's nice and secure. A lot of these get a little bit gargled. No, I don't want to zoom in. A little bit loose. But man, I forgot how much pop TR6 has. Small car, larger motor. I think these are 2.5s. Straight 6, 4-speed. I don't think this is not an overdrive car. Makes good noises. Too bad I'm driving in traffic. I feel like everyone has a TR6 story. Transmission feels good. Clutch feels nice also. But that direct, it's like there's no bushing between the transmission and the rear end. It just goes right into gear. I'm not sure what rear end ratios these things have. It's just like a Jag. It's just very direct. You don't feel any power loss in the drivetrain. It's very direct. Not my favorite traffic car, especially with a messy idle, if we want to call it that. Very smooth gear changes, though. I think this car, I think we put a clutch in it. It needed a clutch or something when we got it. It's not a finished product. I'm bringing it home so we can breathe some life into the paint. Paint's a little tired, but it definitely feels healthy. This is one of the small British sports cars that I would own. Nothing against the other ones, but these are, I think they're a good value for the money. Get them for 10, 15 grand. Every bit of the driving experience, I feel like, of an air-cooled 911. And and they have chops too. It's not a soulless car. They also fit, which is nice. If I can turn here and give it some revs. Sounds good though. It's hard to beat the burble of a carbureted car. Yeah, so the only thing this one doesn't have is overdrive, I don't think, unless it's a switch. A lot of these have aftermarket switches somewhere for overdrive. get a lot of enjoyment out of driving them. Road closed. Huh. Well, I didn't know that. Of Richmond roads. You know, every time you drive a car this old, you wonder what it was like to take this on a road trip, any type of road trip, not just a joint around town. I mean, it has a trunk, it has a boot, you can put stuff in it, holds 2 people. You know, people did that. You wouldn't be the first and the only one to think of that thing. And it just adds another aspect of sort of more of a challenge to your average road trip, which, you know, adds another layer of interest. I wouldn't say danger, but unpredictability might be one of the words I'm looking for. Baby walk an hour. Sorry, dude. There's no way to look cool walking a Labradoodle in a baby stroller. So we've all been there. Made it, and we are not overheating, we're not broken. Let's see if the e-brake works. I don't trust it, but let's jump out and take a look at the car so you can see what I'm talking about. Sweet maroon color. It's just like one of the first cars I picked my wife up in on our first date. Needs some paint work, chrome needs to be buffed out and whatnot, but honest overall car. We found it had got a whole bunch of engine work done to it at some point, and then sat at a shop with an unpaid bill for a while. So we ended up picking it up from a gentleman from Instagram a couple months ago, and now we're just kind of working through the process of getting it back up and going. So that's the car. So we'll see more of it on the channel later on. That's all I got. Thanks, guys.